Wait.
Oh, pawn.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Have we been white every single game?
Yes.
Oh, oh, it's a bird now. Okay, so now we get the bird. Knight?
hmm
Do you ever play the Dutch?
No. Dutch is for
Hmm.
black, right?
Yeah, it's like a reverse bird, kind of. Or bird is reverse Dutch. Pawn? Ooh. Actually don't know. I guess I'll say pawn.
Mm.
So there's something. Have you heard of the polar bear?
Like the animal polar bear or the opening?
Well, kind of both, but it's a opening named after the animal. uh,
Okay, I've never heard of the opening.
okay, bishop.
Mhm.
So the polar bear is basically a variation of the bird, which we couldn't do unfortunately in this game. Castle or king.
Doxed. Okay.
I should get banned for that. Let's do knight.
Okay, gotta be careful here.
Mm. Yeah, so polar bear usually involves a setup like this, but with like b3 bishop b2, which we couldn't
Wait,
achieve like earlier
that's
because.
what I usually play in the bird.
Oh really? Oh, so you basically play a polar bear but unknowingly.
Yes, I've always been a polar bear.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so I guess it's not so well known like the terminology with the names.
hmm
I think there's a book written by some Icelandic GM on the polar bear. Let's do knight.
Wait, knights again.
Knight. I'll finally get the other knight involved.
Got it.
So I was honestly thinking leaving the knight on e5 and playing knight d2
Mm.
initially, but this is fine.
It's gonna get reincarnated, don't worry.
Into what?
Oh, no, no, I just said the knight on e5, it's gonna get reincarnated,
Oh,
you know?
but reincarnated is when like you die and then you take a different life form, right?
Why can't you be the same?
I guess you could. Yeah, I never thought about it that way. Knight?
This is getting deep conversation.
Yeah, I'm already kind of confused. Then there's the other thing where like you blunder a queen, but then the queen is reborn when you promote a pawn. But I don't know if that's also reincarnation or if it's just
Promotion.
pawn promotion. I don't know. uh, do we do it? Knight?
Reincarnated.
Oh, resurrection is another. I like the word
Uh,
resurrection.
it actually sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, you gotta make a bird emote and then a polar bear emote. So when you play
Ooh.
F4, the people can spam bird, and then when you actually complete your polar bear setup, people can spam the polar bear.
Yeah, I'll have it ready. Once I have more emote slots, I'll just add it.
Yeah. Oh, people have to sub to you to enable the more slots. Let's do
More
pawn.
slots. I need partners. So
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
people just have to view your channel, right?
yeah, I guess. I guess.
Pawn?
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you
tricky.
take your time.
Yeah, don't rush me. Think,
My bad. Oh,
is this it?
so it's weird because I had considered that idea a few moves ago and then I forgot about it. I was thinking of a completely different pawn move, but I like that. I like this move.
Okay.
I mean, this is usually what you do, like with this general setup.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what are the requirements for Twitch partner? Do you know, or
So I think 75 like consistent viewers is what they're looking for.
like on average?
hmm
Gotcha. Let's do pawn again.
A little bit concerned. Wait, let me see. Wait, I don't have to be concerned.
I'm giving you the same treatment you gave me in the last game of just continually saying pawn. I guess
I don't
first it
mind.
started with knight.
Yeah.
Knight moves were there in a row. Oh, actually, so there were 5 knight moves in a row from move 7 to 11. And now we're in 2 pawn moves in a row so far. Let's do pawn
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my battle cry.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, opponent didn't seize the material. Let's do pawn again.
Yeah, it sounded like a blunder cry. Sounded like a blunder cry. Mm, okay, I'm thinking. We have a lot of pawns out there.
You can never have too many pawns.
May or may not have overextended. Okay, well, since we're this far,
Yeah, YOLO, basically.
okay, okay, awkward silence, but I think it was fine.
I mean, what else? I mean, I think this is like one of the main plans in the polar bear. Like you have to hunt for food at some point.
Is this going where I think it's going?
I mean, have you seen those like Netflix documentaries? Like they follow the polar bears through like the seasons and okay, never mind. Let me focus. Let's do
Sure.
pawn again.
Whoa.
This is our 5th pawn move in a row. Oh wow,
Okay.
it's another raid. It's Var Comian. What's up, Var?
Okay, I'm thinking pawns, but like my options are so limited.
Well, that's maybe a good thing. Then you have less decisions to make.
To do that.
Yeah, shout out to Var, who I streamed with the other day. He streamed with you too.
Hmm.
Hope you had a good stream.
I'm really scared.
Don't be scared. The best way
Mm.
to overcome fear is to pretend to not be afraid,
Mm,
I think.
you think? Okay.
Oh, Var just had a sub simul.
Ooh, simul's are rough.
Simuls are not easy. Yeah, have you ever like tried to give one or stream one?
Yes,
It's so much
twice.
multitasking.
It was not a pleasant experience.
No, no, it takes a lot, like a lot more concentration. A pawn? I think I'll just say pawn for the rest of the game until you mate,
Hmm.
or until we run out of pawns. Pawn? Oh, Var played 17 boards. The other
Dang.
day, ooh, okay, it might be time to move something that's not a pawn. Hmm. Actually, pawn.
Someone clip it. Oh my god. Mm,
This will be one long clip of pawn, 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 pawn. If this goes on YouTube, the YouTube video will just be pawn, 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 pawn until I run out of the whatever the character limit is. Oh, except, ah, are there any? I think we have to do something else. I just
yeah.
realized our opponent's rating is higher than normal.
Yeah.
Let's do bishop. Man, my
He
vocal
always
cords
beats
are
me up
not
on my
used to
stream.
saying bishop. Oh, do you know this person?
Yeah.
Oliver Prescott.
Yeah, he's a VIP on my channel.
Ah, and he always beats you up?
Yeah, he's younger than me, but he beats me up. It's
Ah, so
bad,
this is a perfect time to get revenge, maybe.
perhaps.
Hmm. It's tricky. This knight is slightly irritating. Let's do. Let's do rook.
Uh-oh, what are you planning to do? Huh? Huh? I don't compute, but oh, he's giving me time. How generous. Wow.
Oh, that's so generous.
I
Whenever
know.
your
That's why
opponent
he's
gives
a
you
VIP.
time, you should not be nice back.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I flag him. But okay, rook. Mm, I don't understand what you want me to do with this rook.
There's 4 legal rook moves.
Okay, but that was not a good rook decision. That was it?
Honestly, I don't know. When I initially said rook, I was thinking of a move that was a blunder.
Yeah, rook b1, knight c3, right?
Yeah, but I think I approve of your choice. Interesting. Let's do. Hmm. Let's do rook again.
This should be fun. Should be fun.
I'm getting a question. Oh, let's do pawn. Interesting question, asking why we didn't play h6. But that might be a question for you when I kept saying pawn, and you didn't play
Yeah,
h6.
I thought h6 would just kill our counterplay. How are we
Yeah, no,
supposed to?
I would agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes it looks aesthetic because we control even more space, but
you kept on
um,
saying pawn. I was like, I don't want to take on g6 yet. I don't want to play h6. So, and d4 is a common idea in the bird, and people are screaming at me. So,
okay.
you know,
Yeah, usually it's more valuable to like eventually open the H file rather than keep it closed.
mm,
Even though sometimes AlphaZero would beg to differ. AlphaZero is known for playing H6, but always depends on the position.
yeah,
It's nice. You have a time advantage. Moving
I know.
quickly is paying off.
And his generosity is
Is also
backfiring.
paying off, yes.
Yeah,
Hee hee.
Hee hee. Oh, someone just subbed saying hee hee. But I realized you probably didn't hear that. So
it is.
I think it's incognito subbing for 2 months. Uh, ooh. Yeah, it's actually not easy to crack the position. Let's do, man. Hmm. Let's do pawn.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I hope.
Wait.
But
Okay, and
I just realized you can't see my arrows, but chat can see my arrows.
yeah, I can't
Okay,
see.
let's do bishop.
Okay.
I don't know if our opponent's giving us more time, so let's do
Yeah.
rook. Do rook again. And now pawn.
Okay.
Just gotta play quick on instinct.
Oliver says he'll give us more time.
Do queen. I don't know if we can trust the opponent, but maybe we can. He's been nice to us in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gave us time. He delivered.
Oh wow, wow. Let's do queen. Okay, endgame time. Oh, I feel time pressured, but I just realized we have more time. Okay. Oh, it's equal material. Let's do let's do bishop.
Whoa. Okay.
Hmm.
Mm,
Go with bishop again. Now knight.
yeah,
Oh,
it's a little rough.
wow. Wait, does it work? Oh, it might work. Or does it?
Does it?
Oh no. Uh, let's do king. Wow,
Wait,
he gave
so
us some 2 minutes.
no, White's clock has been set to 2 minutes. There was some divine intervention here.
Wow, so generous. Let's
There was,
let's be grateful and
I think, yeah, there was a Chess.com admin watching my stream,
oh
so
oh that's nice. Oh haha. Let's do rook. This is actually really interesting.
Oliver's like, what about my time?
This is why you have to be friendly to the admins. Okay, rook.
Yum.
Yeah, another tasty pawn.
Yeah.
Okay, rook,
I think this endgame
king.
favors the bishops though.
Um, you have to think happy thoughts. King, king.
Push me, baby, push, push, push.
Oh, pushy pawn is back with bits, saying push me, baby, push, push, push.
Huh?
King,
So thankful our pawns are on dark squares right now.
knight. Again with the gratitude.
Wait,
Ooh, oh, opponent's being kind of
tricky.
annoying. Oh wow, that was a good move. Wow. Can we? I'm looking for tricks. Okay, let's do pawn.
This is entertaining.
Wait, did someone raid? I don't know if I realized. Oh wow, it's Nemo, Chi-Yu, aka Nemsko, with a
Oh
raid.
damn.
Wow, so many people are raiding. Thanks, I didn't even realize that. This game has been so intense. Shout out to Nemo. Thanks so much. Let me add you to this follow, aka Nemsko. Oh, it's gonna get sharp. Let's do pawn, knight. Ah, good move. We have to do process of elimination. We have to do king.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going the wrong direction.
I mean,
Yikes.
there's not too many directions to go when you're on the close to the edge. Ooh, okay, but now. Oh, it's complicated. I'm
He
gonna
says,
have to
please
do
don't mate me.
king again.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now knight.
Okay, I'm thinking about which square to put my knight on. Not sure if it matters.
Let's do knight again. Okay, now the question. Oh, it's a critical moment. All right, let's do king.
Okay.
king,
All right, okay. I think we got lucky to
king,
escape that.
pawn. Wait, that's a
Wait,
king.
wait,
King.
sorry.
I mean, okay, this is pawn. Wow, what a game.
Damn.
That was a crazy game.
Yeah. Yeah.
GG to the opponent. I think we had chances. I don't know though.
Do you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, let's take a look. Do
Okay,
your
cool.
analysis board thing.
Yeah, my analysis board. Magic.
Also, for everyone just joining, welcome. This is chess. We're doing something called hand and brain, where one of us says the name of a piece, other person has to make the move of that piece. It's called hand and brain. I think I just said that. But this is can I point? I can point up. So this is Kimmy Lou 18 on Twitch. People can click the link in the chat and follow her. Very active streamer on chess.com. And so far we're undefeated in hand and brain. But this is our
Yes.
first draw.
Hmm.
So I see you sent me the invite. Yeah, so this is like a bird opening. Almost turned polar bear. So a lot of people will play, like when they play d5, they'll play this. And then this is probably a more traditional like polar bear that I'm familiar with. Where you use your bishop, your pawn, and knight to control the key sign of squares. But what black played was interesting. And then
Probably knight d2 here.
so yeah, when I said knight, I was going for this move.
Hmm.
I think taking on c6 is fine, but usually it's not a problem if black does take. We're happy to get this pawn here because we can follow up with d4 or knight here. We'll have some nice space. So, but we got this position. I like the kind of spirit of the play. I said pawn here. I was expecting b3, just like the slow kind of methodical development. But you just went all out.
Yeah, why did I just not consider that? Pretty weird.
I mean, you were probably just focused on attacking, which I mean, it's the point of this setup. So if we keep going,
so you kept on saying pawn.
Yeah, I was waiting for b3, bishop b2, but you were focused on attacking on the king side.
Yeah, I know d4 is usually not the best move. Like I'm not that, oblivious, but it's just d4. It's usually a common idea in the bird, but I guess
yeah. So actually, so when I said pawn here, I think you have to play d4 to defend the knight.
Mm-hmm,
and we were fortunate black didn't take, because then we just our center kind of dissolves.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a cool position because we had like this huge kingside space. Our king was a bit naked, but it's hard for black to attack us. And then there was like a nagging question from chat why we don't play h6 here. And for newer players, sometimes it's harder to understand that like this actually hurts us more than it helps us. Black can even play this, and then we can't actually crack the structure anymore. So it's good to leave the tension. Yeah, I was going for takes. I mean, there's other options, but and if we go forward, things got messy.
Yeah,
but
went from 0 to 60.
Yeah, a lot of moves you played were my choices. Like b3 was good, bishop e3 was good. This is all, I think we were on the same wavelength all through this. And then I'll admit I forgot about this move. When I played knight g4, I only considered rook takes e3, thinking that we can take with knight and not get our rook pinned.
When you said knight, I was like, that's like the only safe square, but not really safe.
Yeah, I'm realizing it's actually kind of difficult because black's threatening this move, rook a3.
Mm-hmm.
After which, like, we can't effectively defend the a pawn because our rook would be still tied down to the bishop, so we wouldn't have rook h2. And currently, like, our bishop's pinned and our rook's tied down, so it's not easy to find a move here, and we were super low on time. So we could have tried king. I could have said king, but again, rook a3, and we can't defend this pawn.
About king f1.
King
Just,
f1, but still king f1. There'd be rook a3.
yeah.
So what ended up happening was interesting because we lost a pawn, but we got a lot of compensation with the dark square control.
Mm-hmm.
And
We got the pawn back.
then yeah, and then you made a comment. I think it was just kind of a like reflexive comment saying the bishop is better than the knight. But the bishop can't really touch our structure. And black can never make progress despite having a majority with this. So I think if anyone was playing for a win here, it's white, with a good grip on the king side and the outside passer. But it was a tricky position because it still requires some accuracy. And you went for like the very intuitive plan of king b4 and like marching the pawn. Unfortunately, it allowed black counterplay with the king coming in.
Should have kept the king on d4.
Yeah, I was thinking king d4. I'm not sure if we can make progress. Like if black just waits, the question is what do we do? But there might be some opportunity.
King to f6.
Yeah, we want to like come into these squares, so we have to somehow like maneuver our knight to chase the king away. And maybe it's possible. Like maybe we can start with knight e5, hit the pawn. If the bishop defends, then we have knight c4 and the king's coming in. And we can probably do the same thing, like again, like dance around the knight. Or at this point, we can use the knight to help the pawn advance, where we can play knight b2 and then start pushing the pawn. And if the king ever tries to catch the pawn, then our king comes in. So I think it's winning. It just requires a lot of precision, and sometimes requires more time too. That I guess we kept getting more time, but it always felt like we were under time pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened in the game was still really interesting, like this pawn race. And I was thinking, like, if we could just get our pawn to a6 and a7, there's more chances, but this was a good move. At this point, I think
bishop is strong.
Yeah, and this is an advantage of bishop over knight in the endgame. It's a long-distance piece, or long-range piece, so it helps defend against the pawn promoting, and also helps black with promoting the e-pawn. Actually, it kind of got in the way in this case.
Yeah.
And then... yeah, I think we had to move our king here. If we move the knight, then the bishop comes away and the pawn runs. That was a really good game, though.
Oh, good job, Oliver. You've made a lasting impression.
Yeah, thanks to the opponent. Yeah, Oliver Prescott. I might end up putting this game on my YouTube channel, just to like have the title as Pawn Pawn Pawn. So if this goes on YouTube, I'll leave links in the video description to Kimmy's channel. People can check her out on Twitch. Do you have a YouTube channel too, or?
No.
No. Okay, so just on Twitch for the time being. And people on YouTube, if the video ends here, I'll see you in the future.